I need to meet that girl. And I turned around and it was Sarah, and he told me, it was like, Sarah Osborne. Do you know Sarah Osborne? I was like, I know of Sarah Osborne, yeah. I was like, why didn't I ever think about setting them up? Because it'd be nice to be a matchmaker. So I wasn't a matchmaker, but it's just been an honor and a blessing to see Sarah. You're way better, cooler, more beautiful than Andrew. And so we're just all blessed to know that you're the woman that will be with Andrew for the rest of his life. Here's to Sarah and Andrew. Who wants it next?
Well, I just want to start foremost by saying, how about this group of people here? How about this? More importantly, how about Sarah and Andrew? And got so many feelings just come into my mind and in my heart when I think of Andrew. And when I think about him getting married to Sarah, Andrew's had such an impact on my life and in my spiritual walk with Christ. He was a leader in my life and in my pursuit of Christ, and he was a leader that I needed in my life, to further improve my walk with Christ. And so, just like seeing him get married and seeing him love Sarah and seeing them just like grow together and become better people together, it really excites me. And I'm so glad that, that night at worship night I was there. That I had no idea that, it would turn into this, but, he was like, fell for this girl so fast, and I'm so happy for them. And so, Sarah and Andrew, I love y'all, and I can't wait to just see how God uses y'all to impact wherever you're going to be, impact the people in your life, because Andrew, you've had such an impact on so many people's lives in this room. And at your bachelor party, just hearing each person, and you talk about each person, how you affected their life, how they affected yours, it's just incredible. And it's an encouragement to all of us to have that impact on people's lives and to live better, for Christ. And so, God bless you guys, and you're getting married. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Well, I'm Will, if I haven't met you yet. I've been Andrew's roommate for a couple of years in college, and we met during Rush. We both rushed Fiji, and just one of my friends told me that Andrew was rushing Fiji as well, and so we just started texting, and I don't even think we met for a couple days. We just were talking over the phone, and we're just talking about the process, and we ended up going to the same fraternity. And man, like so much has happened in college that I've done direct life with Andrew, and the verse that comes to mind for me, but Andrew and I have talked about this verse before. It's in 1 Samuel 18, and it says, "And Jonathan's soul was knit to the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as himself." And that's been our relationship. That's been our brotherhood. And just seeing so much heartbreak together, and seeing so much victory together, and man, I'm so just overwhelmed and just happy for you guys. And Sarah, I wish I've gotten to know you better over the past few months, but I know that you're a woman of God and after God's own heart, and I'm so excited for y'all, and just seeing what the Lord's going to do through y'all. I've loved getting to watch Andrew be a leader, and I know that he is one, and then he's a leader because he's a follower, and then he submits to the Lord each day and is on his knees in that leadership and in that servanthood, and so I know that he'll lead you well, and I'm confident in that, and just from what I know of you, that I know that you're going to be an awesome wife for him, and I'm just excited to see what y'all do, and to be in favor for him and I to be in favor with y'all for another year at least, and just getting to figure out stuff together and mess up together and all that. And it's going to be awesome. So I love you guys, and just know that I'm praying for y'all and I'll be with y'all. So, love y'all.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I was not planning on saying anything. Will's my fiance, and we've been dating since freshman year, and Andrew was actually Will's pledge trainer because he dropped and then he ended up re-rushing PG, and so Andrew was with Will all the time our freshman year when we were just friends, and I remember it was study hall, and Andrew encouraged me, he was like, well, dude, are you going to go talk to her? So Will called me and, asked me out, and now we're getting married, and it's because of Andrew's leadership in Will's life, and you've been a brother to me. I'm the only girl in my family, and I have an older brother and a younger brother, and my older brother is my hero, and it's cool that I've had this relationship with you because I consider you my brother, and I'm just excited.
All of these people would have you think Andrew is an angel. But I know otherwise. One time we were playing video games, last second, Hail Mary, and I went. Andrew. Boom! I think I'm still messed up now. So you guys have been talking about college. Sarah, you know about high school? So high school, a lot of you guys don't know, Andrew, he's a Renaissance man. He was Beast in Beauty and the Beast. Star football player and many other things. But and he swam. Yeah. Also led the soccer team. Anyway, Stephen and I, we love you. Stephen's got a funny story. We got a lot of funny stories. I was just reminiscing with Nick Packus, the Greek warrior, and Pug Pate, and we were talking about when we used to pile into the 89 beater Honda Accord and roaming around Hillsborough, knocking down people's trash cans. Good times. Andrew, I know he's a leader, but he followed me into some bad things. One time, who was with, no, it was Caleb Schultz. Yeah. Andrew and Caleb, I took them up into the attic. The attic was totally off limits in our house, and I decided I needed to see it.
And there's still a crack in the ceiling.
Yeah, and we went up there and raised hell in the attic. But we love you, and Sarah, Andrew's the kind of guy, for both of us as brothers, he's been there. We were just talking about how I remember as a high school kid, Andrew's about, he's 9 years younger than me, and I was having a tough time one day. I'm laying in my bed crying, and all of a sudden there's this 4-year-old brother who's got his arms wrapped around me. That's the kind of brother he's been through it all. So we love you, and we're excited, Sarah. We're excited to spend more time with you and to know you guys together, and we love you guys.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Lauren. Thought I'd tell Andrew how lucky he is. I became really close with Sarah actually a year ago when we went to a conference together. Sarah's really great. She is one of those people that just reminds you of just the truth. When you get really happy about things or really legalistic about things, Sarah's just one of those people that just reminds you of the Lord's grace and just the beauty. And I feel really honored because I was there the first time Andrew came into town to meet all of us, and I was sitting on the couch with Sue, and Sarah goes, "I think we're gonna get married." And I just remember having just this complete like peace about it, just because they fit so well together, and just you can see the same spirit on them, and you see the way that the Lord has just like knit you two together so perfectly, and what you want from life, and just glorifying Him. And so, Andrew, and thank you for wanting to lead her and love her the way you do.
So we are the roommates, minus JRrehearsal1, but Will's here, so that counts, right? Sarah was one of the first people I met in college, which is weird, because I didn't meet a lot of people freshman year, so within the first week I met her, and it was really like, hi, okay, and then here we are. She's moving out of the house, and I'm devastated, because but we really connected over our trip to Colorado. Her and McKinley and I got to just worship God together, read Love Does on our way there, and just get to know each other. And it was really awesome, and I just love you. And I love how encouraging you are to us, and you've been through a lot, and I'm just so excited for you guys. And Andrew, you're an awesome dude. You're just nice to everybody you meet, and that's really awesome. And sometimes people don't deserve to be nice to, or be really nice, and you do it anyway. Thanks, man.
I actually heard about Sarah first before I met her from Mandy. And from the description, I pictured Sarah as being this kind of shy, introverted person, but I met her, it was I was so surprised because she was the most full of life person I've ever met. And just one of the things that I've learned and just loved getting to see and live with her this year is just her passion for God and how real He is to her. And she just adores and hangs on every single word from God, and she would come to us and just be like, guys, you need to check this out, and just have to share it with us. And I just love learning about her and just how she just was so in awe of all the beauty around her, and she's been a fun and just a blast to have in our house this year, and I'm so excited for you guys.
Sarah is the coolest person I've ever met. Let's see. So whenever I first met Sarah, I was instantly drawn to her because of the way she talked, and it really put me at ease. And it's kind of contagious if you spend much time with Sarah, you start talking like her. If you spend much time with both of them together, you start talking like autos. And yeah, we have a strange inability to have a shallow conversation, Sarah. So I would find myself going to the kitchen to get some cereal and then talking with her about God's grace for 30 minutes. And that was one of the things that she told me that she just really adored about Andrew right off the bat, was that he's obsessed with grace, and she is too. But before she decided they were going to get married, she came into my room one day, and I had just moved in, I think, right in August. And she was sitting on my floor and telling me about how she met this guy at Waffle House, and then she had to go to Florida, but they were texting. And he started texting her facts about otters. And that's whenever I knew that they were going to get married. We love you. It hasn't been a joy being with you, and thank you for giving me your room.
So, Sarah is a Hummer, And so you'll be standing in the kitchen and you'll just be doing something and you'll hear this beautiful noise.
Really?
Coming towards you. Just slowly rising. And it's Sarah. She's humming. And it's so pretty. And that's the way that Sarah loves to exude her love for the Lord. And you just hear her and she's gorgeous. And so that's what I'm going to miss out a lot, is her house sounding really nice all the time in her room, because it always smells really good. And so, Andrew, you're getting a Hummer. Awesome. So enjoy that, and we're going to miss her, but we're so happy you get to have her.
We love you.
We love you. I'm Carly, and before I even met Sarah, we had a mutual friend, and he was like, for a year, he was like, you have to meet Sarah. You guys would be such good friends. And so we did meet. I went to school in Illinois, and then I came back sophomore year to U of A, and we met, and it was true, we were instant friends, and the first thing that we did is we went trail running, which I was not prepared for, and we ended up walking, but one of the first things I noticed about Sarah is just her ability to wonder about things that she may not know about, but she's not afraid to just think about things and throw them out and toss them around. And this last spring break we went to Chicago, and we went to the Field Museum, just us two, and we could have spent way longer than we did, and we were just like looking and like just awestruck at everything that was there. And and so then when at the end of the summer we went running, and I was like, who's this guy who's on your Instagram pictures? Like, I was just expecting like, oh, I like this guy, he's really cool. And so she starts in with the story, and then she's like, so we're getting married. And then I literally, as we were running, I fall onto the ground. I was like laying on the ground, like, so like, what? But it was, and I would tell, like, I went home and told my roommate, and I was like, but it like makes sense. Like, I don't know this guy, but I have so much peace about it. And any other friend, any other person in the world that would tell me that they knew they were gonna marry someone after 2 dates or whatever, was like, I would be like, whoa. But I just, we could talk about it more and more, and like, this is great. This is real and it's beautiful, and I just have trusted it and have loved it, and I'm really excited for you guys. So, yay. Hi, I'm Mandy. I'm Sarah's sister. Well, I guess I'll just start. I don't know. I think my favorite thing just about having you as my sister is that I'm supposed to be this like big sister, like leader role or whatever in your life, but the Lord has used you so consistently in my life to push me towards Him. And so, I don't know, I'm just really, really excited to watch the way that the two of you seek Jesus together and share Him with other people together, because, I don't know, it's so fun. Like, every time we sit down with you guys, it's the conversation is always directed towards the Lord. And there's so many awesome things about both of you, but the most awesome thing is that like no one can look at either of you without seeing Jesus. And so I just first want to thank you for being consistent always in my life, and for being I don't know, just so passionate about the Lord all the time. And I don't know, like for learning from my mistakes and not making them too. I think that I don't know, you're just my best friend, and I'm so excited to not just like lose you to Andrew, but to get to walk through life with you guys and get to seek Jesus together. And I don't know, we're really, really excited for you guys, and we love you. So short.
Hey. Well, I guess I've known you now for like 2 or 3 years, as long as I've known Mandy. And I guess one of the things that most people say about you is that like you're just so free. And when I think about you, I think about the freedom that the Lord gives us. And so that's been so encouraging to me over time. You like I watch your Instagrams and things, and you have a way of putting life into words that just makes it seem super epic and awesome. And you can look at the simplest of things and see the most beautiful things. And I love that. And Andrew, I don't have any brothers, and I have all female cousins. I literally have no males in my family. And so I'm excited to have a brother. And when I look at you guys, one thing that I get excited about is you can hear a lot in circles of whatever, that if you want to do effective ministry, stay single. And if you want to be sanctified, get married. And I think that can be true to an extent, but I think that you guys will be more effective together. And I think that whenever I see you guys together, you're going to be more effective for the kingdom of God together. And I just see that already. I see how you guys push each other, and I see how you guys grow together. And so Mandy and I are just super excited to grow with you guys and to be there for you. And you guys already know this, but we'll always be there for you guys. Anything you ever need. So I'm excited for you guys.
Hi, I'm Hannah. This is Courtney. I had the privilege of living with Sarah last year. We got to share the same room, which had, I don't know, a lot of cool things about living last year. But yeah, I don't know. Sarah's been my best friend. We've had a lot of good conversations. Just like everyone said, she every conversation you have with her, she makes you grow closer to Jesus, and it makes you love Jesus more. I think the one thing people think about when they think of Sarah is just her passion for the Lord, and I feel very honored to just be your friend and to have spent so much time with you. And I think everyone was shocked whenever we first found out you're getting married. A good shot. And I just remember you telling me, well, I think if you proposed, I would say yes. And we were a little surprised. And then I realized when I went out with you guys on our first date, I got in the car and they started talking in Otter voices the whole way to Brahms and ordered in Otter voices. Then I knew that, okay, this is good. And from there we went on a lot of third wheel dates. But it was good, and Andrew really...
We weren't just talking in Otter voices. He wanted that we would talk in Otter voices the whole time. And so we did.
We did. Yes. Yeah, and anyway, yeah, I've just gotten to spend a little bit of time with Andrew, and you couldn't be better for Sarah, and Sarah couldn't be better for you. I think someone else said this, but if it was anyone else, I think he's skeptical, but you guys just make sense, and you push each other towards Jesus, and every conversation, either if it's with one of you or the other, or both of you together, it just makes me love Jesus more. So, yeah, we love you.
Yeah. Wow, I love you. We were just talking in the car about how beautiful this is, and this wedding is about Jesus, and it's a picture of Jesus, and it's simple, and it's not about material, and just Sarah, as Mommy said, I met her my freshman year, and I prayed so much before I came to college that I would just have friends who had the same heart as me, who just wanted the same things, and Sarah was the first friend that I met where I was like, there are other people who have the same heart and who just want Jesus above all else. And I mean, one time we were sitting on the lawn of the Greek Theater, really ready to drop out of college and go to, people don't need our degrees, we don't need degrees, people need Jesus. And God just made us both patient together, and just, but you have so much wisdom, and you seek wisdom, and you seek understanding, and you go to the Word of God, and you don't just do things because they're radical, but you do things because you listen to Jesus, and you wait on His Word, and you wait on Him every morning. And I love the story that Sarah told when she went to your house, Andrew,
And y'all woke up in the morning and you just like gave her coffee and had her, you know, you just knew you were gonna go sit and spend time with Jesus, and that's how your life will be, like trusting Him in everything and every day. And thank you for trusting God and leading her after that. So I love you and I'm proud of you and excited.
Hi, Jonathan. So I had some notes on my flip phone, and I was reading over, and my fiance Sarah was like, "You can't read that," so I'm just gonna wing it. So I met Andrew my senior year of high school, and I was dating Sarah at the time. And she was telling me, you gotta meet this guy Andrew, he's a really cool guy, I've known him forever. We went to rival high schools, and I was like, I'm not gonna meet this guy. Like, I just assumed everyone that went to PA, like, it was just a no good, you know. I'm not gonna talk to this guy. So we ended up meeting him, and I mean, we like instantly, it was like instant.